There is a dangerous trend circulating among men right now, a trend built on frustration, fear, and the hope that something simple might solve a problem that feels deeply personal. You may have seen it yourself. Men mixing baking soda with water and drinking it with the belief that it will restore their erections overnight. It is spreading quickly, especially among older men who are searching for answers. If you have considered trying it, you are not alone. When a man feels his performance slipping, he becomes willing to try almost anything that promises quick relief. It is not because he is gullible. It is because he is tired of the uncertainty, tired of the embarrassment, tired of the fear that something important is fading. That emotional weight pushes men towards shortcuts that promise results but never deliver. The truth is simple, and it is something many men need to hear clearly. Baking soda does not fix erectile dysfunction. It does not improve nitric oxide. It does not improve blood flow. It does not restore firmness or stamina. And for some men, it can actually make performance worse by raising blood pressure and putting additional stress on the cardiovascular system. The reason this trend spread so quickly is because it sounded scientific. The idea that acidity affects performance. The idea that you can rebalance your body with a teaspoon of powder. But none of it matches how the male body actually works. Blood pH is tightly regulated by the kidneys and lungs. You cannot change it by drinking baking soda. What you can change is your sodium level, and too much sodium tightens blood vessels instead of relaxing them. What men truly need is not a shortcut. They need a clear understanding of how erections actually happen. Erections depend on circulation. They depend on nitric oxide. They depend on the ability of blood vessels to relax and expand so blood can flow freely. When nitric oxide declines, which naturally happens as men get older, the body struggles to respond the way it used to. The issue is not acidity. The issue is that the pathways responsible for performance are not receiving the support they once had. This is why real solutions do not come from viral hacks. They come from supporting the natural systems inside you. Systems that have kept you strong your entire life. Systems that can be restored when you give your body the right support instead of chasing quick fixes. This is where 4 Ever Ready becomes important. It is built around the mechanisms your body already depends on. Instead of trying to manipulate something that does not affect erections, it focuses on the areas that truly matter. Circulation, nitric oxide, hormonal balance, natural libido signaling. 4 Ever Ready supports a two-phase approach. First, it supports healthy blood flow by helping the pathways that rely on nitric oxide. When these pathways are supported, the body becomes more responsive. Second, it supports the natural signals of desire and vitality, helping men feel more connected, more confident, and more present. This approach is grounded in logic and aligned with how the male body actually functions. Many of the most effective natural ingredients, including horny goatweed and other botanicals, are used because men are looking for support that respects their body instead of forcing it. These ingredients do not promise miracles. They offer balance. They reduce the strain on the body. They help the system work the way it is supposed to. What makes baking soda so harmful is not just the lack of results. It is the false hope it gives. It pulls men away from real solutions and deeper understanding. It convinces them that something simple will undo years of physical stress, poor sleep, declining nitric oxide, and hormonal shifts. But men deserve better than that. They deserve real information. They deserve real support. They deserve a path that restores confidence rather than undermining it. You may have tried shortcuts before. You may have felt the frustration of hoping something would work, only to be disappointed again. You may have felt that sinking feeling in your chest when your body did not respond. And you may have wondered if this was the beginning of a decline you could not reverse. But here's the truth. You are not declining. You are out of balance. And balance is something the body can restore when it has the right support. Natural circulation support. Natural nitric oxide support. Natural hormonal and libido support. That is why so many men are choosing 4 Ever Ready. It is not based on trends or myths. It is based on what the male body actually needs to perform with strength and consistency. When these systems align, confidence follows, presence returns, the uncertainty begins to fade. If you want to explore the natural formula that many men are turning to as a reliable approach, there is a link in the description. Look through the ingredients in 4 Ever Ready. Understand how each supports the body. Decide for yourself if this aligns with your goals and your needs. No pressure, just clarity. You do not need shortcuts. You need balance. And when the body finds balance again, the man you were never disappeared. He simply returns with strength and certainty.